peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Sagittarius, we are here to get down and dirty up into your marching orders. I will be pulling 5 cards from this financial oracle deck to find out, financially speaking, what do you need to march towards, be aware of, and take action on. I'll then jump into the tarot to find out, emotionally speaking, what are your marching orders, pulling 10 cards from the tarot. I'll close out your message with 1 card from this Egyptian god oracle, finding out, spiritually speaking, what do you need to march towards, be aware of, sit with, get up into. All right, without further ado, Sagittarius, let's get up into your message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. If it don't apply, let it fly, Sag. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I would greatly appreciate that. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see what, financially speaking, do my Sagittarius need to march towards. Now, from this career and finance oracle deck, I'm pulling 5 cards, and it's going to speak to an overarching theme of your career, your purpose, what you need to gear up for, go into, make offerings, like some direction around what's coming for your financial and career purpose, Sag. Yeah, start plotting and planning towards the future, Sag. Wake up early, start manifesting, get your rituals together. And you're going to receive those gifts. Them blessings going to start pouring in, Sag. All right, so you receive offerings, many choices, the future, manifesting, and gifts. I'm picking up on the Sagittarius collective. If you don't already do this, you need to start waking up a little early. With these coffee beans being here, I got the smell of the beans waking you up. You need to rise early before the sun comes up, or as the sun is coming up, and your house is still and there's not a lot of people moving around, and make your plans for the day, make offerings, write down a to-do list, get your mind right, your heart right, give thanks, bless your house, manifest. Start doing that on a regular basis if you're not already doing that. And if you are doing that, this is confirmation that your gifts and blessings are on their way as it relates to your career and your overall future, and how you support and sustain yourself and your family. You're creating multiple streams of income, or looking at multiple ways to create money. Passive income is what I'm picking up on for my Sagittarius. I'm really getting the message, work smarter, not harder. You thinking small, I'm thinking biggie. You are dreaming very, very, very big. Daydreaming, but start making those offerings, plans, but be consistent and start getting up a little earlier in the morning, Sag. And start making the plans, writing it down, taking actionable steps, create not just the dream itself, but the plan too. Use the resources available to you, like ChatGPT, AI, to give you direction around actionable items to work towards a particular project and break it down into smaller pieces. These little bite-sized pieces is also what I'm picking up on with these beings being here. That's going to help you to advance forward in this goal and or dream that you are manifesting, Sag. Your gifts, your spiritual gifts, even some of you may be gifted spiritually. It's time to start stepping out there and moving towards that part of your life too, Sag. You know what I'm talking about. You may also be intuitive and want to start a channel, content in such a way, sharing your gift with the world, because you have many skill sets. Just steady yourself. Pick one thing, start breaking it down into smaller pieces, and start working towards those things. Getting up early in the morning, giving thanks, blessing your house, and moving forward accordingly by way of whatever plan and action items are given to you from ChatGPT or whatever resource. It could even be a person. It could be a person that has done it. You may be following someone on YouTube who breaks down a particular process. You may be following a course, going to school and getting information. Make sure you're applying the actionable steps that come with it, Sag. The follow through is important. We're going to get and move on to your emotional marching orders, Sag. What do you need to know, be aware of, take action on, and stock of, emotionally speaking, Sag? I was about to call you Aquarius. I don't know why, but some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius, have Aquarius children, or a best friend that is an Aquarius. An Aquarius is in proximity to you, or maybe important to you, Aquarius. There you go. There I go again. Sag. 10 cards, please, for my Sagittarius. What? Yeah, Sag said, get it right. It's the fire. With that King of Wands. But there go Aquarius. Look at that. The Queen of Swords. That's Aqua's court card. And we have yours. So I ain't say that for nothing, Sag. And I think we have a full moon, or we just had a full moon in Leo. So all those elements are here. Brace for impact. This is what I was just seeing too. Wow. Okay. All right, Sag. One more card. Emotionally speaking, let's see, Sagittarius, you receive the King of Wands, the Empress, the Sun, the Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Death, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So emotionally speaking, Sag, woo-sa. Woo-sa, there's quite a bit going on with maybe significant others that is having an impact to your joy. Like you're feeling like someone is stealing your joy a little bit with this spread, and you're doing your damnedest to maintain it. You're also going to put in place, you know it too, certain restrictions, boundaries, and dividing lines by playing dumb. This Eight of Swords with this Death card, you're gonna be like, I don't know. You ain't gonna know too much. You gonna act like You don't know anything because you see the need to shift how you communicate, give. Yeah, you're wanting to retract to some degree and keep your cards close to your chest, as you should, because there are some emotional things, challenges, Sag, that you are dealing with, that you're doing your best not to transfer that hurt or pain or betrayal. You don't want bitterness to creep up into your joy and steal your joy, Sag. Yeah. You're worried about maybe a mother figure as well. You're even possibly wondering if you're a good mother, if this is for my female Sagittarius out there, if that's who I'm speaking to. No worries. You're juggling quite a bit and you're doing it well. You're doing it well, Sag. It is hard, I know, but you are also playing dumb to some degree to offload some of the emotional responsibility that other people in your life are coming with. You're like, listen, I don't got time for that. I don't know. All I know is me and mine gotta be able to cooperate, cohabitate, move forward. I got my challenges, you got yours. There's a understanding of life's balance between church and state here with this Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, this man is the young Hierophant. The young Hierophant in training, if you will, or learning more about life. This is a mile marker moment where it's like you get the first opportunity to say, put some respect on my name. You're not an OG, but you're not a novice either. And someone may be trying to not play you, but they expect novice and who you once were. And you're like, just because I look the same and I ain't aged a bit over 25 don't mean my mental and emotional and or even financial situation reflects that of a 25-year-old, because this Sagittarius may also have some FU money. Just a little bit, just enough to say, play with me if you want to. I get ghosts on all you hoes. So, because again, there is a steadiness of wanting to sustain a certain amount of joy and happiness and brightness and warmth, that my Sagittarius does not want to lose that fire through bitterness and coldness and anger and other people's excuses even on why they can't. You don't want to be around that, because you understand that if you surround yourself with people who are angry, upset, nagging, whatever, that can trickle down and have its downstream impacts. So you are separating and being able to say, no, I will not invite that into my life right now, because with this Two of Cups being here, again, someone's wanting you to remain emotionally ignorant to some degree, like to look at the world through the lens of a 15-year-old, or how you approach your lending of time, energy, money. Like when you are that young, especially I have family, we have people even in the corporate structure that it is set up like that. If you entry level, if your position is entry level, you gotta do some grunt work. You gotta earn your position. And someone may be still wanting you to earn a position that you're like, nah, I'm well far more advanced emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and financially, like I just said, that you're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not going to behave this way with me. No, And I will kindly hang up, disconnect, be like, oh, I don't know what happened to the phone. I need to get a new phone, do a reboot. I don't know. I don't know, child. Call me back later. I don't even remember what I was talking about. It's that type of energy where you spinning them. And I hope I'm not outing you, Sag, but you ducking, dodging, moving, shaking, and baking to protect your emotional sanity. And yeah, that's what it is. Like you're aware. You're like, nope. For the sake of me not getting too overly emotional with those people that I love or in arenas where it's not called for, I need to make sure I am remaining steady, aware, and preserving for me and mine accordingly. But we're going to move on to your spiritual marching orders, Sag. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. We're going to find out, spiritually speaking, what are your marching orders? What do you need to do? So as it relates to your emotional marching orders, the overall order is you got to play a sucker to catch a sucker sometimes. And that is the best way to maneuver, Sag, under the radar. And, you know, they ain't going to speak to it. You like, look, I'm going to just keep it moving. And as long as I can continue to smile and bring forth warmth and nurturing to me and mine, that's all that matters. But you will, I don't want to say hurt somebody because it's not that. You will back somebody up if they interfere, interrupt, or try to get in the middle of that, Sag. But let's find out what your spiritual marching orders are. Protection. Yeah, you are wanting to insulate, isolate, lock down, protect yourself, and break down, like I said, your schedule. Get up every day. This protection comes through manifestation, prayer, consistency. Detox, cleanse your house when it's still early in the AM. 35 may be significant for some of you. But make sure you're protecting yourself, your happiness, your joy, your finances, all of it, Sag. And you do that by getting up early and ahead of it. Praying, manifesting, creating a plan, being consistent, doing research on protection practices that you can deploy in your life. Because it's not per se that people are after you or there's something ill on you or that you need to be concerned about. But I will say this is the opposite of the saying, a fool and his gold shall part, right? So this is my Sagittarius preparing for the windfall blessings that are coming financially. You're already wanting to put in place the framework and the good locks to lock down the house that you're building, right? It's like you're building a vault for the fortune that is coming. And when you are in the planning process of building this vault, you're going to study those biggest bank robberies in history. What were the weak points in those break-ins? And I'm using the vault as an analogy. Stick with me, Sag. But in building this vault, you're doing your research on how to protect what is coming, right? So right now is the planning and protecting phase of what you need to be doing, Sag. So that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.